again everyone, Philip here. Today we are going to be playing some Unturned, and I decided, heck, might as well do this. I'm actually going to at least do some TF2 after this, but not CSGO. Not make like a video or whatnot, because I'm not fully sure if I'm just gonna like heck or whatnot. So yeah, so I'm not really fully sure yet, whatnot. So that's that. I gotta get these magazines and these ammos back upstairs. Anyway, guys, so I just returned back up north from my grandparents' cottage. It was a lot of fun. Pete, it was just a whole lot of fun, a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty fun. Didn't do any mini golfing and whatnot, or just some stuff. We were going to go to our I should probably put this thing into here. I've always thought about it, and I never really thought about it. Anyway, let's get on to the point here. We actually went to like a couple of places, but our favorite bookstore that we usually go to, well, it's going out of business apparently. What's that? Our favorite bookstore is like going out of business, so it was kind of really disappointing. So we didn't really know what else to do. So what we did was just like, just drive around town a little bit, and yeah. We did, however, watch a ski show. It was pretty okay, if I would say it. It was pretty okay, not as great as I would expect though, but maybe if it wasn't too long, you would probably stick around longer. Anyway, Unturned had basically got an update yesterday, which I was not here, so that was quite of a surprise. Just to know about that. So they basically had an update, so I was like, okay, let's see what great things they had put in. So, hang on a second here. I think I'll put 2 walls here and window. Actually, wall there, window, wall, window. Okay. So let's do window first. Let's make 2, which we do not have enough. Okay. Should probably place that down now. So anyway, so I read through the update, and one thing that I actually found was that they actually accepted several new workshop items, so it's going to be pretty unique of what there is in this game right now. Which new workshop items there are, I'm not fully sure, because heck, it doesn't really say. Oh, so that's how you do nails. Okay, so that's what you need to use the nails for. Alright, that explains a lot now. So anyways, so they had so they've apparently accepted several new items from the workshop. So I figured, heck, probably doing the entire game that we're doing right now, there would probably be, there'll probably be like some new stuff, I would imagine. So yeah, so I'm not really sure quite exactly what did they add into the game, what workshop items do they accept in, but we'll kind of almost have to like find out a bit. So yeah, so we about almost need to find out just to see what the heck happens. So we basically almost need to find out pretty much. So we basically pretty much need to find out what workshop items they put in. The one thing I'm really glad that they put in was like the PPSH, but they called it the calling card. I'm still calling it the PPSH. I mean, no matter what the gun looks like, I'm still calling it by what I think it would be. And I think... not sure if the TAC-9 is still called the TAC-9 in real... if it's called TAC-9 in real life. Let me see. I have to find out here. Nope. It's legitimately called the TAC-9. Okay. Looks like it's got common, like, different forms there, I think. I don't know. But like I said, whatever gun that there is in this game, I'm calling it, by the way, that of what it looks like. Just saying, I don't really care what people say, that I don't care if people say, no, that's not how it's supposed to frickin' be. I don't really give a fat crap what you say, okay? I'm calling it what it is, and I'm putting it as that. So I don't care about your random nonsense saying, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. But I'm doing it anyway. Anyway, speaking of guns too, I actually looked through the CS:GO stash just to see what other cool guns that I could at least find, maybe buy. I'll probably have to buy most of these though, but heck. But here's what there is, what I found. It's PB Bison, just the usual ones, the FURA, the Iris, and my personal favorite is the Judgment of Anubis. That is like the only cool looking one I found so far. The AK-47, I have the two usual ones that I like, the Elite build and the Redline. But I also found some other ones too. It's the Fuel Injector, I forgot what that looks like now, and the Aquamarine Revenge, which I've actually picked that gun up in about a couple of my videos, which I actually like those. The TAC-9, there probably wasn't that much good ones. I found Sandstorm and Bamboolies, but I probably didn't look through that. USB, there's only two good ones, the Orion and Toingo or whatever, and Kill Confirmed. Basically, I must have preferred Kill Confirmed because heck, half of the time, whenever there was a guy playing the bomb, all of a sudden I just barely headshotted him. There's only one type of the thing for the Nova that I actually like, and that's the Kaio. And it actually kind of resembles that fish, the Kaio, that I actually really like. And if you guys don't know what it is, let me go into the web browser here for a second, and let me tell you of what it is. I know it's I think maybe Japanese fish, maybe? So yeah, it's Japanese. Ornamental varieties of domesticated common carp, or predators carp, that are kept for decorative purposes in outdoor cow ponds and water gardens. The Kaio varies in distinguish of coloration, patterning, and scattering. This is what I like about this fish. I mean, this is probably the only fish I would want to touch. Just saying. So that's the Nova. There's only one Nova gun I actually like, and that's named after. Repeat, that is named after. That is named after my favorite fish that I really enjoy seeing, pretty much. So, to be honest, I really cannot wait to get it. I think it might be in a crate, but I have to at least see. There's two M4A1-S1s. One is my one I picked up before once, I think. Yeah, I think maybe like once. I think like maybe once. And it was pretty cool looking when we looked it back up. It was actually pretty cool, to be honest. have like logs, so there we go. But the golden coil, that one was actually a pretty good one. That one I actually liked pretty much. Oh shoot, that's not what I freaking wanted. Ugh. Well, I got extra anyway. Let's see, a plank, crate. And there's actually one of my favorite ones, and that is the Chan Tai Cho's fire. That's the one that I called the McDonald's gun, which I'm probably gonna have to purchase an intake just to call it the McDonald's gun. I am so desperate. I'm just like buying it for my Steam money. I don't give a fat crap. But the McDonald's gun, that's actually the one I actually really like because, well, because if it's style, I would say. That was 5, so I have to go for that. And so, well, pretty much, really, and so pretty much, basically, heck, the gun is like really cool, and it's actually wearing, I think it was in the Chroma 3 case, I would imagine. Probably Chroma 3, I'm not really sure, or Gamma, I'm not fully sure on that. But yeah, that's that. There's actually, and now there's actually 3 different ops that I actually pretty much like. The one is the Phobos. That one is actually a pretty good one. That one actually sort of gives like the technical type of feeling in that gun if you take a look at the skin and in the stash. That gun is actually pretty cool. I think I've actually came across and might have picked it up one time, and that was about it, I think. But yeah, don't really have. That one actually gives like a good technical type, like kind of techie type of gun, really, because it's I'm just saying, it's really cool. The other one is the Asimov, I don't know, something. I know my different username did the Lego version of it. That's actually a cool gun I actually really like a little bit. I know there was a P90 of it, but it really did not really come across to me, so it's like, nah, I don't really have like the feeling for it, you know. I don't really have like that type of feeling for that type of a P90 thing. I think like the Ashwood, the P90 Ashwood that I have is actually pretty much the one I'll take, pretty much, so, yeah. And the other op that there is, the other op skin is the Hyper Beast. I actually took a look at that one. That one's actually pretty cool. I think I'd rather prefer that one since it's really cool. Now, the dual Berettas, there's the skin of the Ventilators. That one's actually pretty much a good one, to be honest. That one gives a good sense of, yeah, I'm definitely wanting that sort of speaking thing. So that's actually kind of like another one that I would want to have. Takes up 4 space. I'll probably take this out. I'm not really sure if I could scrap that down though. That's the only problem. Come on, there we go. I mean, heck, that's like the only dual Beretta skin that I know of that is actually, well, heck, that's actually pretty decent. I mean, that's like the only dual Beretta skin I know that's actually pretty decent. And besides that, with the contractor one that I'm using right now, so really there's not really a whole lot of good skins from what I've seen through. Of course, I don't think the website is really updated for the Gamma case, I think, or some of the others yet. So I think they're probably gonna get that up to that sooner or later. So yeah. I mean, heck, with CS:GO, I mean, some of the past skins are actually better because they're like a lot more cooler for me. But it's like, you know, it's like the others just pretty bad. Anyway, up next is the 5.7. I have Candy Apple and the Copper Galaxy. The Copper Galaxy I actually really like that one a little bit too. It kind of almost looks like the Glock type of style, but really it makes it look like it almost has like a golden gun touch, even though it has copper. Candy Apple, I forgot what that looked like, but I think it would probably be the same as the Glock 18. And speaking of which, Glock 18, there was actually three guns that I actually liked from that, and that was the Candy Apple, Bunsen Burner, and Water Element. The Bunsen Burner is actually the one that actually has kind of like the flames a little bit, or I would say it was like watery-like thing. So it was actually, so I was surprised I actually found that, so yeah. Now, the G3 SG1, it's not really a whole lot, so I went with the green apple. That one was actually kind of a good, decent skin for me. I mean, heck, if you guys have problems with my skin problems, I'll be like, screw you. It's my opinion. It's just like with the P90, there wasn't really that much, but I'll probably look through the rest of the guns, at least try to see what I can find, what good guns that there is, so yeah. There's also the one thing that there's actually one M4A4 that I actually really like. That is the Desolate Space. That one is actually the award-winning one from the community. It's the community skin one, and I actually really like it of how they made it. That one is actually pretty cool, well, to be honest. I like, and I could probably like go on for like forever though, but probably some of you guys are probably saying to me, well, you talk about CSGO stuff in Unturned. Well, it's actually some CSGO weapons like the PP Bison that's in the game, so, and also the TAC-9, so yeah. So I don't really care, but anyway. So that skin is actually really pretty much a cool looking skin, to be honest. That skin, really, I really like it how they add like the space-like effect into that gun. That's actually pretty cool. And then I like it how they add like the skeletal spaceman in there. I'm wondering if they actually like put that in there since it's like a kill type weapon and it would probably kill you probably. I'm just wondering and thinking like, is that probably something you meant to put in? But it's actually a really cool thing. I mean, for me, if I was going to design my own skin, I would actually kind of do like a colory, what would it be? Like a colory. Oh, that is 100%. That is 100%. Okay. Alright, so really to be honest, if I was designing my gun, really, I think like maybe I would have kind of like my own touch, you know. I mean, I'm just thinking though, but it's like it's really hard to like put like to come up with a good art design onto like a thing. I mean, onto a gun, you know. It's like that sounds pretty hard a bit, to be honest. Though it sounds pretty hard though, but like really, it seems a little bit hard though. But yeah, I mean, there's not really like a whole lot of designs that are actually really cool or unique, you know. I mean, the only P90 that I actually like is the it's pretty much the ash wood. I mean, I know that's like a 9 or some cent skin though, but heck, that's like probably like the only good looking type skin for what I've seen on the website, you know, on the stash though. And the stash is like it basically, like, you know, it's oh, excuse me. It's pretty much like really, like, the P90 skin doesn't really have like that much. I might go with the P90 as sofa, whatever. I might go with it though, but I'm just not fully sure. Okay, I'm not fully sure if maybe I would, but heck, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't really know, and it's basically like, well, do I really want it or not? So, yeah. So, like, really, I just really have, like, no idea, really. So, anyway, I'll see you guys later. This is gonna conclude it for today. I know I would expect to do more, but I just got back from a long trip, so I figured, heck, I'll also do, like, a little bit of a short video for you guys, and yeah, so TF2, I think we might have a little bit longer, depending, so, heck. So, see you guys later. Take care. Peace out.